Hi, how's everybody doing today? Today I want to show you a recipe that I make all the time, like 2 or 3 times a week, because I really like tomatoes and cheese. And it's a nice, healthy snack or appetizer for a good meal. But if you're having somebody over and you want to impress them, make this. It's because it's very easy to do, and it's delicious. Everybody likes it. So, what you need is tomatoes. Tomatoes can be any kind you want, really. They can be. I like these sort of medium size. They're about racquetball size on the stem. These are good, or the grape tomatoes. They're kind of about the size of a grape. There's a whole bunch of them, but you can use whatever you like, and you can cut them however you like, or leave them whole. The form factor is all up to you. The tomatoes, you'll find some you like too. I like the what do they call them? Stem on, starts with a C. Anyway, I forget. Never mind that. uh, I'm using Belgioso fresh mozzarella. Your guess is as good as mine on how to say that in Italian. I don't know. Ciliegini. I don't know how you'd say that. I butchered it. Anyway, balsamic vinegar. Now, you can use a balsamic reduction like they do in a lot of restaurants where they put a gallon of balsamic vinegar in a pot and they boil it down until it's like a pint, and then it drizzles on nicely. But regular balsamic vinegar you can use. It's very thin. It's not going to sit on top of the dish at all. So I buy this stuff. It's a glaze. Goes on really nice. A lot easier than a balsamic reduction. Sea salt, extra virgin olive oil, and then I have a giant pepper grinder outside of the picture here, and basil, of course. So the three key ingredients are cheese, tomato, basil. So let's get going here. Now I make this for one all the time, just for myself. So for me, that's one tomato. Bear with me. I'm cutting behind a camera here, so we're going to see if I can do this. Get just a nice 1/4 inch or so slice, about like that. Reasonable thickness. Okay, and we're going to eat the ends. And we're going to cut up the basil. That was my serrated tomato knife. I'm just going to take a couple sprigs of this. And not use the serrated knife because it'll tear it. Okay, here's a knife. Now that's a knife. Just going to sort of fold this up here. And make it into just cut it really thin into little threads of basil. I can already smell it. It opens up the flavor, or the smell, which is a lot to do with the flavor. So that's all the cutting you need. And now we can go to plating it up. So for that, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way here. Try to do this in one take. We need this plate. There's the plate. Okay. I'm going to serve this up like I would be serving for one. So this is appetizer for one. Open the cheese up here. Now, just like tomatoes, fresh mozzarella comes in all different form factors too. These are like, let's say, I don't know, little super balls of cheese. Seems to be about the right proportion for a medium-sized tomato. I like these better than the, you can buy it if you're serving it for a family or for a group. You can buy the packs of cheese that are like 8 ounces, you know, or 16 ounces, the big tubes of cheese, and you can slice them up. It's hard to keep that fresh when it's just for one, you know, when you just need a little bit. So there's no real need to open a big thing of cheese for just one person. So anyway, here we go. Now, salt. Love salt on tomatoes. It really opens up the flavor, so you can't miss that out. Pepper. Always freshly ground. Kind of a big deal for me. I will not eat pepper out of a shaker. Call me a pepper snob, but it's the way it is. Okay, extra virgin olive oil. Just a drizzle. Okay. And the balsamic glaze. This thing has this little weird kind of a squirter thing on it, so I'm just going to go right down the center. Beautiful. And basil. I put basil on last so it sits on top, looks nice and fresh and green. It's really just a presentation thing. It's definitely for flavor, but putting it on last is presentation. So, and there you go. The Caprese, my way, I guess. Enjoy.